Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we're going to take a look at the NiteCore HC68. This is a 2000 lumen headlamp. We're going to unbox it, try it out, and here we go. All right, let's start off by just taking a look around this box, and then we'll get it out and go try this thing and see how it performs. And first thing we can see, it says NiteCore HC68, and it says high performance dual beam e-focus headlamp, and it is going to be 2000 lumens. Look at that, it says 2 times luminous SST 40 watt LEDs, and it says it has accessories included, which are going to be a USB-C charging cable and an NL1835 HP 18650 lithium ion battery. It's going to be 3500 milliamps. And on this side, we can see it's going to have different modes. It's going to have a turbo mode that's going to have the 2000 lumens. We're going to have a spotlight mode, which is going to be 1800 lumens, a floodlight mode that's going to have 1400 lumens. We're going to have a max distance of 202 meters and on spotlight and 77 meters on flood. Max intensity is 10,300 CD on spotlight and 1500 CD on floodlight. And then the impact resistance is 2 meters and waterproof distance is 2 meters as well. So yeah, all right. We can see here there's some features that are going to be equipped there. We pretty much went over all that. It does have a 180-degree tilt, which is something that is that's very interesting. It says the highly efficient constant current circuit provides a stable output of up to 800 hours of intelligent lithium-ion charging circuit with the USB-C charging port. Yeah, all right, enough of that stuff. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and see what we have here and what it's going to look like. And yeah, all right, let's get that out. Where we have the instruction manual, and that looks like it's going to be everything, so we'll throw that off. We don't need that. So yeah, it looks like we're going to get a user manual right here that'll help you figure out how to use this thing if you need to. I like to usually just go ahead and just play with them and figure them out how they work, but there you go. You can get an idea of what that is going to look like there. So it looks like you can either use 2 batteries or 1. So if you can use 2, it looks like CR123A batteries, or you can use 1 18650 battery there. So very nice. All right, set that off over there. And then we have a warranty card on there so that you can register your headlamp there to make sure that if anything ever goes wrong with it, you can send it in and get it serviced under the warranty. It looks like we're going to have a couple of extra gaskets in there so that we can maintain its water tightness. If you find that your gaskets are ever breaking or failing, you can replace them there. We also have a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, so you can plug this into a power brick or to your computer or wherever it is that you would normally plug into to get power, so that you can charge like a portable power bank or something. So yeah, and the USB-C part of this is going to go in. Let's see, where is that going to go in and charge? That's going to go in somewhere. Let's see if we can find that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and unscrew this part first, because there's usually a little piece of paper in there to keep the battery from discharging. So let's just take a look at the battery. And there you go. We get that little piece of paper out and set that off to the side. And here is the battery right here. It is this NL1835 HP, which is, I believe, the NiteCore battery. And it is a 18650 model battery. And there you can see it's a 3500 milliamp hour battery. So yeah, all right, let's put that back in there. Put that on. Put that right there. Let's screw that back on. See if we can get that. There we go. Get that back on there. Now there is a little piece of plastic on. Let me screw that down. There's a little piece of plastic right here. Just make sure you take that off, because some of these lenses can get pretty hot, and the last thing you want is a piece of plastic on there melting away, stinking and burning as you put that as you turn your light on and have it working. So yeah, I still don't. Oh, here it is. So right there. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this thing. Nope, that's that is, nope, that's not going to do it. I can see where the USB-C port is. It's just, I think this is what you're going to do. I think you have to unscrew this right here to get this off. I think you have to unscrew this. And there you go. Now you can see that. You see that right there as it reveals. And let me see if I can tighten that up a little bit there. You can see that the USB-C port is right hidden underneath there. So now once you have it exposed, you can go ahead and you can plug this right on in and get this thing. Let me get that plugged in there. Let me see. Let me just remove that and get that going. Get that off to the side. And now you can plug that in, and boom, there you go. So now you have it plugged in, and you're ready to charge. You're ready to charge that thing up. And let me back up a little bit there so you can see that. And so there you go. You have that, and it's hidden right underneath there. And then you just have to. That is really tight. You just have to unplug it, and then you screw this back in, and it covers it back up. And there you go. And once it's covered back up, now you don't have to worry about this some flap being loose or something, and it maintains its waterproofness there. So yeah. All right, so we have the lenses right here. We have a couple of plus minus buttons. Right here is going to be a power button. So once we turn that on, you'll see the light will turn on, and you can click that. I believe the plus minus buttons are going to be for the brightness levels. So you can click that, which is really nice because when you click this, you'll see there that right on top with the plus minus, you don't have to worry about any weird button clicks or cycling through. You can just click up and down. Pretty simple. I mean, that is just, I wish all lights had a plus minus button on there. It would just make everything so much simpler. And when you're ready to turn the light off, you simply hit that, turn the light off. So very nice. All right. Well, I'm going to put this on my head, but it's not quite dark outside yet. So once it gets dark, I'm going to head outside and go test this out. But we can see it here, and we can adjust this. I have to figure out how to adjust this. Oh, there you go. You just hold it a little bit, and then you can adjust it. It's very smooth. I have another headlamp that actually rotates, but it has like these clicking things on there, and it's not very smooth. This is very smooth. I like though it's firm enough that you really sort of need to. You can do it with one hand, but it's easier with two hands, and I like that because then you don't have to worry about this thing moving at all. You just have to get it where you want it, and there you go. Now, if you need to adjust it, you can hold it and adjust it. Now, if you need to adjust it and you only have one hand, you can do it. It's just going to take a little bit more effort to get it done. But you can definitely do it and don't have to worry about it moving afterwards. So, all right, like I said, it's not quite dark outside. So once it gets dark, I'll take you outside with me and we'll try the light out and see how it actually performs in the real world. All right, everyone, so I'm outside here, and yeah, as we can see, it's pretty dark. There's a little bit of light in the background from the street lights, but it's pretty dark out here. If I swing this around, once you get over here to the street area, it's really, really dark. Now, I have the headlamp on. As you can see, it's on the lowest setting right here. But let's go ahead and turn this thing around, see what it looks like around here otherwise, and then let's turn the light up a little bit so we can really get a good look at how this thing's going to perform. All right, so here is just the street out in front there. Let's go ahead and turn this light up a little bit. And there we go. That is at the second setting there. We're going to turn it up a little bit more. And there you go. You can see it's starting to get brighter. And then that there is really nicely lighting up the area, as you can see. And the nice thing is, as you move your head, it actually goes ahead and it moves the light with it, which makes it very, very easy to see where you're walking and where you're going. So, yeah, that is even a little bit brighter there, as you can see. So we can really get this thing brightened up. And we can go ahead and put this in turbo mode if we want, and that's going to really brighten it up as bright as it goes there. And that is absolutely just amazing how bright that is. And then we can go ahead and we can turn this down and get the light really, really dim where you can barely see it. And there, it's still on, but it's just barely visible because it's so dark out here. And then we can go ahead and brighten this thing all the way up. So yeah, this light is really, really fantastic. As you can see, it's going to give you a lot of brightness, and as you can see, it gives you a nice wide area that's going to help so that you can really get this light off into the distance if you really need to, when you have it on spotlight mode. But if you're just walking around like this and you want to have a nice spill around, it's going to make it so that you can see everything around you. So yeah, anyways, this is the NiteCore MC68. Now there's one last thing that I want to show you, and that is that you can actually control the two LEDs independently. So let's take a quick look. So here we have it. I can go ahead and turn this on, and you can see there both of them are on. But now if I push and hold one of the plus or minus buttons on here and push and hold it, you'll see that the other one's going to go off. And now I can go ahead and push the other one, and I can hold it, and you'll see there it's going to start to go really bright right there, and it's going to start to switch over and dim. And there we go. We'll see it's going to go from one side to the other, and it'll go down like that. So yeah, now I can go ahead again, and I can dim this all the way down, and there we go. And now I can push and hold the other side, push and hold this one, and I can switch them back and forth from left to right, whichever side I want it to go on. And once I start pushing the buttons again to brighten it up, I can push it and it'll brighten up just the one side. And if I push and hold the other side, again, it'll start to go brighter, and then it'll dim the other side. And if I do it the other side of the, do the same thing to the other side, it'll do that, and vice versa. So yeah, pretty nifty little trick there if you only want one side, or you want one side not as bright as the other. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is it. That is a look at the NiteCore HC68, and this is a fantastic headlamp. It is super duper bright. It is 2000 lumens, and I love the fact that not only is it bright when you have it in turbo mode, but you can have really bright modes. Now, a lot of these headlamps and a lot of flashlights in general, they will say they have these crazy amounts of lumens. They'll say this flashlight or headlamp is 2000 or 4000 lumens, and it is in turbo mode, but it only lets you keep that brightness for a few moments, maybe a few 30 seconds or a minute, something like that, and then it dims back down to like half the brightness. This light, even though it has the 2000 lumens at turbo mode, you have a regular bright mode at 1800 lumens, and then another one that's at 1400 lumens. So not only can you use that turbo mode if needed, but you also have sustained really bright modes when you need that bright light sustained for a period of time. So yeah, I also love that you can use those LEDs independently, so you can have the left or the right one going, or either off or on, or one that's bright and one that's dim. You can adjust it, and it's just pretty much awesome. So there you go. Anyways, I'm going to leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.